Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. The Stros aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
First pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. The 2-1 on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. Dahl is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And stepping in, Miles Straw. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. right field line. And no one will get this one.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, throwing a nasty changeup.
This is popped up. Solak is there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the greats of all time, right-hander Justin Verlander. Still has the big fastball, good slider, good curveball. He'll mix in some changeups to right-handed hitters. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and if he brings his A game, you're not going to score very many runs off this guy.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
David Dahl to the plate now. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still no score. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he rips it on the ground to second. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball well outside. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Ah, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Correa over at second. Tucker is over at first with 1 away. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Hit hard but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Culberson on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Chris Davis now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Career homer number 149 as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. He got them all in there.
You know, D-Ro, this is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make 1 bad pitch, and in 1 swing, 4 runs on the board. A huge swing in this one.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Jose Trevino. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Nick Solak. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He went down swinging to start the home first. Lofted in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the damage has been done as the Rangers strike for 4 on the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First delivery to him. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Diego, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Odor with the bare hand. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's high.
Castro leads off first with 1 away. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl's in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now back, number 3.
Now it'll be Miles Straw. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Astros lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now back, right field, Joey Gallo.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. The ballman 2 strikes.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full down. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. first pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Miniak.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. Brantley on at first, nobody out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one yanked just foul. Two and two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just hung in there on that one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the belt, kicks and deals. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Hard hit towards center. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. 1 left for Houston. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line hard deep into left. Brantley is there and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Calhoun, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB Draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. 4 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So next to the plate for Texas, Odor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 10,
And now the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-2. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jason Castro. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Astros 0. And now here is Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Jose.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Nick Solak. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First pitch on its way from Verlander as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 4-0. Now here's the first offering. Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
This is line to left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up is Miles Straw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two and 0 to Brantley. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Culberson is calling for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Josh James enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 4, David.
Chris Davis next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The center fielder, number 5, Willie.
Next, here is Willie Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes another 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, but they're in front 4-0. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now here's the first offering. Tapper up the line.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Two and 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next up for the Astros, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So next to bat will be Aledmus Diaz, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's high.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That's popped up. Here comes Brantley, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The bat, the first baseman.
So now here is Ronald Guzman. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was
strike.
swinging.
Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well fouled. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Nick Solak waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now is Nick Solak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-1 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. High and deep down the left field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Brian Stanek answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. David Dahl will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Guzman on third. Trevino on second. Culberson on at first with 2 down. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 down, runners at first and second. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead this one 6-0. Joe Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in once again is Jason Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in now, Miles Straw. Swing and a line drive. This is foul for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A bouncer up the middle. Odor has it. The second for one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. At the plate now is Chris Davis. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Now the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here comes the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now back, the center fielder.
And now, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Rougned Odor waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's
Here's Odor now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Calhoun stands at first with one out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball well outside. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Texas, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So now into the box is Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, singled in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Dahl. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Astros are down to their final out now, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
I even hit the bottom over, that was just part of my blood. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my bad soul is going back through emotion.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 3-6. The loss goes to Justin Verlander.